Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, or for the very first time, to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 1 of Final Fantasy IX. A very special game to me. One of my favorite games of all time. Not just PS1 games, not just JRPGs, not just Squaresoft games. No, it's just of all time. And the intro is really cool, but there are some spoilers. It's kind of just a mishmash of cutscenes throughout the game. And I'm not going to be talking during cutscenes or any of that jazz. So let's just get started. I'll get into all the nitty gritty here in a moment. Let's just get started. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sure is dark. Guess nobody's here yet. So, yeah. Final Fantasy IX, man. One of... So, little TFaCS trivia for you guys. This was actually one of the first series I ever did here on the show. And, that was a long time ago. It was, not great. Like, there were aspects that were okay. And at the time, I just played the digital edition, which recently at the time released on the PS4, and I think it was 2017. And yeah, it was a fine way to play the game, and I even bought it again when it came out on the Switch 2 years later. But this game just had its 25th birthday, so it originally released July 7th, 2000, in Japan. And trying to remember what I want to change here. Turn that off. Turn that off. And yeah, it's like I remember when it came out. Like it was kind of a big deal. I skipped on Final Fantasy VIII, and so, but like this looked a lot more like something I would enjoy because like I previously before that I was a huge fan of Final Fantasy VII, still am, the original, and propulsion is Veil energy. Did they ever go into what that is? Oh, I think they do. I don't remember if they call it Veil energy though later when they explain all that stuff. Some of this info does come back though. Uh, but yeah, it was a big deal when it came out, and from what I remember, it was the last game at SquareSoft that Sakaguchi was like hands-on with, and Uematsu's score for this game is incredible. So the audio is going to be like turned up a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing the voice acting for all the characters. These episodes are gonna be coming out every day at the usual time slot for Retro Classics, which is noon Eastern, and yeah, it's oh, the digital edition was a fine way to play the game, right? That's what that's where I was going with that. But recently, I discovered some things with um, PS1 emulation, and so I'm using some of that knowledge, and this is with Swanstation. So the results, like I did quite a bit of testing. I did some testing streams and comparison stuff a while ago, and the results were good, like really good. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this and fine tune it, and that's how we're gonna do the series. What else? What else? But yeah, the PS1 version, in my opinion, is just superior to the digital edition. And for quite a few number of reasons, I'm not going to go into all of them, although I may occasionally reference it. Yeah, we may run into some technical difficulties. I don't know. I've done quite a bit of testing to make sure that we don't hit any, at least major hiccups. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Who's there? We could name them whatever for the sake of people that may be less familiar with this game and want to avoid confusion. I'm probably going to keep all of the characters to their default names. So let's just, yeah. And I call him Zidane. I know people are like, it's pronounced Zidane because of Dissidia. And I'm just like, okay, Dissidia is like a spin off game. It could be, and like, it's Square Enix. They could have been, you know, cutting corners and blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I've said Zidane for like years and years. And for Final Fantasy IX, yes, I say Titus. I know it's Titus. And whatever. I say Zidane. Hey Zidane, sure late. Sorry. So where's the boss? Oh, yeah, I should have given blank something different, right? Ain't here yet. Though in my mind, Blank and Zidane do sound similar. Turn that down there. Dang, dude. Right off the bat, got a critical? Jeez, man. Yeah, the battle music is usually, like, pretty loud. And one thing I wanted to say about this first fight is let's actually just gonna turn it down slightly. You want to make sure to steal until he doesn't have anything, because this is the first chance and like only chance for a while to get a mage masher. So yeah, very useful. Well, come on, dude. Come on. Dude. Dude, come on. Freaking... Are you serious? Finally, there we go.
On my head. Go easy, you guys.
Should that be Baku's voice? Masked man, you use a potion to restore HP. I'm not sure I've ever seen that message at the end of that one.
Hey, fools. You're looking a lot better. Alright, let's get this meeting started. Let's start this meeting already. Same shit, doesn't matter.
And I'll try to remember the voices I give characters. Especially for recurring characters, NPCs and stuff, if they're just like, this random no-name guy.
Here's the plan. Tantalus, the infamous band of daring thieves, that's us, is heading to the Kingdom of Alexandria. Our mission, to kidnap the heir to the throne, Princess Garnet.
I'll take it from here, so listen up. Our ship's about to dock at Alexandria. When it does, we're gonna put on our costumes and perform I Want to Be Your Canary, the most popular play in Alexandria. Break a leg, Marcus, because you're playing the lead.
Ain't the acting in me. Of course the real kidnappers will be Blank and Zidane. I'll distract the audience from backstage with these little buggers. Can't stand Uglops. But I'll manage. so don't worry about me. That'll be your accuser name. Okay. That's when I kidnapped Queen Braun, right?
You bet. You're gonna kidnap the fat-ass bug.
That's when I kidnapped Queen Braun, right?
You bet. You're gonna kidnap the fat-ass butt ugly queen. Wait, what am I saying?
Okay.
That's when I kidnapped. You bet. You're gonna kidnap the fat-ass. All right, quit joking around.
That's when I kidnapped Princess Garnet, right?
You bet. You're gonna kidnap the most babylicious beauty in all of Alexandria, Princess Garnet.
Hmm. Now, don't worry. That's a pre-rendered scene. Which on the original PS1 was a nice little trick because it transitions into what the game actually looks like. Are you alright? Yeah, you dropped your ticket. Bye-bye. And some rude little pedestrian is gonna run this way. How do we do... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, you can still do the here thing. Select. Ooh, just a little longer. Darling, I'm home. Not done with Ely's dress yet. Come back later.
Every year it's always the same. You're spoiling them grandkids, I say.
This pattern is making me dizzy. Wait, should that be what Vivi sounds like? For the sake of me actually remembering what all these characters sound like, I'm mostly gonna be referring to my headcanon. So, apologies in advance. Wait, did I... Oh, that only affects 3D stuff. Yeah, never mind. Let's see if he's still out here. Yeah. Ow! Why, you get out of my way! Dude, you swerved to hit me. There's no way that was accidental. But the game wanted to make sure it happened, so... Where... Oh yeah, the other thing that the digital edition, like, really bothered me is there's no analog input movement. Like, it's D-pad only. Like this. And then, like, so you have 8 directions, and then, like, you have to, you can either run by default or, hold circle to run. Also, if we're talking to NPCs, they would also have the, like, exclamation point icon thing, which, like that. And if they played the card game, they would have a separate icon for that. And, yeah, as you can tell here in the original, Theodore, wait for me. It doesn't have that. So, like, it was a very clever thing at the time, because, like, that was the thing that kind of plagued early Final Fantasy games, is, like, a lot of people would get stuck or lost or blah 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 because they wouldn't talk to NPCs, when that was kind of how JRPGs worked. Is like, whenever you got to a town, you talked to every NPC, and some of them, like 1 or 2 of them, might know something about the current quest. And so it's like, okay, well, how do we use the gameplay to incentivize talking to NPCs? And, like, some early Final Fantasy games had different strategies about that. Like, sometimes it would be humor. Like, I would argue they did that in Final Fantasy V, where it's like, oh, we'll just make some of them funny, and we'll, like, hide little jokes or Easter eggs and stuff like that. And that way people will actually want to talk to the NPCs. But in this game, you have 2 different talk methods. So if you hit square, yeah, you're basically asking them to play cards with you. And if you hit X, they just say their normal dialogue. And sometimes for, like, your really random NPCs, like these kids walking down the street, it doesn't matter which button you press for the talk, they just do their normal things. This pretty much indicates that they do play cards. They just can't play cards with you. Because, like, for now, we don't have 5 cards. And, like, if you lose a card. So it is possible this isn't just an early game thing. Like, you can drop down below 5. But there are various places throughout the game where you can just get cards, like extra cards, or free cards just laying on the ground. And I'm not going to do this for this series where you go through and get every single card in the game, because I believe there are... Okay, there's 10 across. 10 up. So there are 100. And you can hold a maximum of 100 cards. So if you're trying to get every card, you actually have to only have 1 of each card. It's this huge ordeal, and definitely not worth it to get every card in the game. Like, but it is fun. I do enjoy Tetramaster quite a bit. And so we are going to be playing card games from time to time, but it's never going to be like a huge focus. And I mean, this kind of applies to, like, so throughout the series, like, early on, I'm going to be explaining a lot of things that are not self-explanatory to those of you who are less familiar with the game or completely unfamiliar with it. But yeah, over time, like, I'm not going to be repeating those kinds of things, so, if you want to stay in the loop and everything like that, of course, there's going to be a playlist at the end of this video, like a link to the playlist for this series. So if you ever want to catch up on any of the episodes, that's how you do it. Or, of course, you can just check the playlists, like tab on the channel. It's another decent method, but... yeah, for now... Sorry, what did he say?
Oh, that's it for today. Time to get ready to see the play.
Alright. But there are at least 5 cards just like around that Vivi can pick up at this early part of the game. I think there's actually 6. So yeah, there's one over here that I just picked up. There's one in the doorway back here, I believe. Yeah, and there's one in the very back, like behind this statue, but like all the way back. There we go. So now we're at 4, right? Yeah, we're at 4. So actually, yeah, maybe there's like 7 actually, now that I think about it. Oh, the Fishman dude. I think this is the guy that runs the inn. I actually wasn't trying to talk to him. I was trying to talk to the guards over here.
Commoners like us have to watch the play from the rooftops far away from the stage.
Kids shouldn't leave the city by themselves, you know. This gate leads outside. And you won't let me out. Okay. My dear, I'm afraid you haven't required a minimum of 5 cards.
Dreadfully sorry, my boy, but you can't play without 5 cards.
Yeah, so it's kind of great too, because like tons of NPCs have unique dialogue, like for basically telling you that you can't play cards with them.
Why, you're no city child. You aren't a noble child either.
Well, thanks.
Oh, these street urchins are simply dreadful.
Wow. There's our Richie Rich Pants over here, frickin' talking shit on the poor. That's all... okay, yeah, that's all the stuff here.
Honorable nobles of Trino, Castle Alexandria is this way. Man, my trumpet lessons have really been paying off.
Here... oh, it's Gil? I thought that was a card. Goblin card, alright. And this, I believe, is Hip Hall. This kid sucks.
Oh, jeez.
He looks terrifying in HD.
Wow, nobles are so spiffy. I should be busy tonight, but it was also the last time we'll be so busy.
So these guys like barely stay in business because they get really good business once a year? Wait. The last time we'll be so busy. Like the very last time? Oh, maybe they're closing soon. Yep, found some Gil on the floor. I think this is Maggie? Yeah, Maggie. I gotta get back to work. Wait, does this guy even have a name? Ashley, excuse me. No, that's definitely a guy. Just a guy named Ashley. Okay. There's a lot of, like, unnamed NPCs as well. Or generic named, like Red Mage Male. Male Red Mage. I don't know why I'm depressed. I have a ticket to see a great show. Should be happy. I think this guy also plays cards, because we now have 5... oh, wow. You now have 6. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get some extra cards before I challenge anybody, but... Also, I don't think anybody has any decent cards in the first part of the game. Can't remember. Wow, how'd you get a ticket for the show? Better head straight to the ticket booth in the square. You have to get your ticket stamped there before you can enter the castle. Let you enter my castle. There we go. 38 gil on the floor. Dude. Oh wait, maybe that is... I'll take a look after, in between episodes. Yeah, let's get... Ooh, not that many. Yeah, like 3 antidotes, 3 eye drops, and... I don't think we'll need the Phoenix Downs for a while. But like 3 potions, I guess. Just to sure up the numbers a little bit, you know? Alright, let's go get our ticket stamped. In a sec. I don't think these guys have anything important to say. And I'm not going to be talking to, like, every NPC in the game. Like... Phoenix Pinion, those are actually kind of important to grab. I hid my 3 precious cards in a safe place. 3 precious cards. Wait, we can't get those until later, right? Notice, the hit epic that captivated all of Lindblom, I Want to Be Your Canary, triumphantly returns to Alexandria on the theater ship Prima Vista. Prima Vista? Prima Vista. Prima Vista, probably. But this time, the performance commemorates the 16th birthday of Her Highness Princess Garnet. Don't miss it. Tickets available at the ticket booth. And this is the worst minigame in the game. The jump roping thing sucks and I'm not gonna do it. Is it? I don't think so. There are things up here.
Keep telling my son we'll go out of business, but he never comes home.
Which sword to buy? Wish I had a little more money. Oh, an ether. I thought that was just money on the floor. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. That's like, okay. Synthesis wife. Married for 30 years, worked our rear ends off, and finally we can afford a ticket to the show. I'm so happy.
Take my wife to the theater tonight, so we'll close soon.
Of course they won't do business with the freaking black mage child. Please.
What do you mean? There's no vacancies.
That's just a really sorry.
What? I don't believe this. I have a reservation, damn it. Jeez.
Yikes. City people are so scary. Over here. Busy. It's not over here, is it? I don't think so.
Sorry, no business is still off.
just realized there was a little bit of meat wad in that.
Ah man, that's pretty cool.
Over here? No, it's not over there. I thought there was something here. No? Maybe it is over here. No? Oh yeah, that is a really nice thing about this game though. Like if you get stuck behind a NPC, you can actually just keep walking in their direction and you'll just clip through them. Yeah, like that. Very nice. But yeah, in older Final Fantasy games, sometimes NPCs would just block you from like going anywhere. Kind of really sucked. Yeah, we're supposed to go in the ticket booth, but I wanted to go over here first and... Yeah, you see I'm working, don't interrupt. Coming soon, mini theater under construction. Yeah, we're not supposed to go this way yet, so I wanted to see... Rooftop for the masses. No nobility, no ticket, no problem. Enjoy the show from the rooftops. Assemble here by the steeple at sundown. Together, the people will prevail. Proletariat patrons. Alright. Here. Oh, eye drops. Cool. I actually forgot that was there. Oh, hello again. Oh, you were the one who said I dropped my ticket. She was the nice one. She just left. Aha! We can sneak upstairs now. 3 gil. I mean, they are poor, so I mean, that makes sense. Is she gonna hate me because I took that? I mean, no, right? Hey kid, don't even think about trying to sneak into the castle by boat. Tried that last year, but them guards, they caught me lickety-split. Yeah, my kitten Mittens ran away. Tell me if you see him, okay? Sure. Your kitten Mittens. Them newfangled mish-powered ships. Them newfangled mish-powered ships float through the air. True ships are supposed to float on water, right, Shunny? Sure. Wait, can I do this early? Right. Oh. Okay, we got a posh. Because I can't do this later, right? Yeah, pull rope. It's really funny how they just took the chest model and like shrunk it down super small. Receive Hitball's treasure, Ironite card, Goblin card, and Fang card. Well, that's all I can do right now? Can't like... I think his kitten is on the rooftops, though. Right? No, that's it. I have to go back down. Hmm. Oh, wait. Is it Elia? Is that what she was doing? Crap. Hold on. Oh, shit. She's going the other way. Try not to drop your ticket, okay? Oh, she's cool about it. Is that a thing you can do? Like, kitten mittens. Pretty sure there's a cat on the rooftops. I don't remember seeing a different one that's just like in the town. Wait, maybe back here? No. No. Or was there a cat in the bar? Sorry, Maggie. Is this Mittens? Oh, holy shit. It is Mittens. Oh, you found him. Come here. Thanks. Huh. I wonder if that has any bearing on anything. So I guess the cat on the rooftops was a different cat? I mean, we haven't been to the rooftops yet, because I guess you can't go there, but... Dude, that cat wandered off pretty far, man. Thanks. Here, this is for you. Oh, it gives you a card? Dude. I already got 10 cards. It's pretty nuts. Okay. So... Wait, are we having... Is that... I guess it doesn't really matter, right? No, we're still getting full input. So... There's this thing on PS1 games that use the DualShock where sometimes it helps to change the axis bounds to be square instead of circle. Or square shaped instead of circular. I don't see Hipal anywhere. I was gonna go rub it in his face that I found his freaking stash, but I guess it doesn't matter. No, it's a little bit slower on the diagonals. Yeah, it is. I guess I could try to find that setting in between episodes. Which I should... Yeah, I should get going. Because, yeah, we went a little bit longer on this one. But I do need to keep these episodes to like a somewhat reasonable length. Because, as I mentioned before, these are going to be coming out every day at noon Eastern, so yeah, I can't make them like stupid long. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. And of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, the amazing people who help make it possible. Valis Draconis, Aaron Schick, and 97 Johnny Boy, thank you so very much. Choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership, it vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it, and it is very much optional, so you guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits and, you know, help keep us fed and keep the lights on, then check that join button down below. You know what I'm talking about, there's no join button for you. That's fine. I heard it just doesn't show up sometimes. And YouTube might be integrating the join stuff into the subscribe button with like a subscribe plus button. But regardless of how the layout looks and everything like that, there's also a link in the description that talks about becoming a channel member that does the same thing. And yeah, membership tiers start at $3 a month. That's roughly 10 cents a day. Gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice Polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided. I think I said that right. Anyway, we will have one coming up for July 2025, that is, and it's definitely going to be in the back half of the month. It might end up being the final week of the month, yet again. It's been that way for about 8 months now, so, but yeah, we got the next series lined up for pretty much everything. Except... Actually, I think the series to follow this one hasn't been decided. But it's Final Fantasy IX, this is gonna be a kind of a long series, so it's not like we have to get that decided anytime soon. But I'll have to check my notes. This is, however, an approximation of future announcements from the past. So, if you want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I get it, the bell doesn't work for me either. But there are 4 other ways to stay up to date. So we have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So, thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have an incredible day.